Lads, it started simple. It always does. Father Doherty came one day with a hopeful kind of grin. Connor lad, the wedding's close, we must clean up again. The churchyard's looking rough and wild, the grass just far too tall. Can you help me tidy up a bit before the guests do call? Well, Connor scratched his head and thought, I'll do this right, but I won't be pushing mowers around from morning until night. Efficiency is what we need, there's easier ways by far. I'll borrow Big Mick's tractor and his mighty slashing bar. Oh! Connor swung the tractor round, the engine roared away. The grass flew high like emerald rain on that sunny day. But a clever plan can turn to grief when taken just too far. May the Lord preserve us all from Connor's slashing bar. He started on the church grounds first and everything went grand. The pathways looked immaculate, the finest in the land. Bushes neat, lawn trimmed close, and weeds all met their doom. And even Father Doherty thought the place looked fit to bloom. The wedding folk were hard at work stringing ribbons overhead, while Connor proudly circled round, tipped his cap and said, wait till you see the cemetery, she'll sit tidy as can be. Not a blade of grass left standing, least none that you will see. Oh, Connor swung the tractor round, the engine roared away. The grass flew high like emerald rain on that sunny day. But a clever plan can turn to grief when taken just too far. May the Lord preserve us all from Connor's slashing bar. He rattled through the cemetery at a cheerful, steady pace, till petals, wreaths and plastic blooms went flying all over the place. 100 loving flower bunches vanished with a crack. Carved stone angels trembled as debris came flying back. Roses launched like cannonballs, the flowers all took flight. The wreaths became propellers in a most alarming sight. One widow's prized arrangement sailed 100 yards or more and landed in the wedding tent they'd built a minute before. Wedding ribbons got tangled with carnations from the graves, and daisies hit the punch bowl and created little waves. A wreath flew through the wedding arch and hung there proud and neat, while plastic lilies showered down around the new guest's feet. The bridesmaids screamed and ducked, diving left and right, as bits of floral shrapnel created quite a sight. Just when all the guests thought it was finally safe, a floral wreath came from the sky and landed in the cake. Oh! Connor swung the tractor round, the engine roared away. The grass flew high like emerald rain on that sunny day. But a clever plan can turn to grief when taken just too far. May the Lord preserve us all from Connor's slashing bar. Father Doherty stood aghast, his poor face turning pale, as flowers from departed souls arrived by airborne mail. The wedding party looked as though a cyclone had come through, with half the bloody cemetery now adorning every pew. Big Mick just shook his head and laughed. I knew this from the start, that slashers meant for paddocks, lad, not sacred works of art. And Connor wore a sheepish grin beneath the setting sun, for he'd managed in one afternoon what no other man had done. So if you're asked to tidy up where loved ones gently sleep, leave the tractor in the shed and use the tools you keep, for shortcuts sometimes lead a man exactly where he wouldn't. As Connor learned upon this day, you probably really shouldn't.